when you win, it feels good. And as I mentioned yesterday about, the way we're supposed to go about it, and we did, and we won a ball game, and obviously Pittsburgh's very happy about what happened tonight. But again, that's the way it's supposed to be. And give the guys credit. Mark Trumbo, big 3-run homer. Wade battled, but Randall Delgado for me was the big key tonight. He shut him down for 3 innings, gave us a chance, and then we got a couple guys on, and Bo hit the home run. And Trumbo, I know, has not maybe had the year. He's missed a lot of time, but he's you see the signs of why we made the trade. He's a very strong young man, and again, this just won't be his career year, obviously, but he battles. He's got a lot going for him, and I know he'll have a much better year next year.
Tram, what does it mean for you to get the win as
No, this is honestly, it's a team win. It's never about me, and never has. I feel good, and that's the reason why I'm here. It's for the guys, and as I mentioned yesterday about the defense and things, and I meant it. And it just feels good to win. I realize that come tomorrow I'll be a little bit emotional, so I'm trying to say my goodbyes, and I'll be hitting the road, but nevertheless we're going to try to win. And they've got their big boy going tomorrow. Obviously, they got to like their chances, but you know what? We all put our pants on the same way. We're going to show up, and hopefully, we can battle and get a win.
What did you see out of Wade?
Well, again, I think overall his fastball command has not been Wade Miley of when he's rolling. For whatever reason, if it's putting a little bit more heat on himself because he's trying to do more because we haven't had success, there's a combination of reasons. I mean, he's obviously one of the guys that we need to perform, and when you have a year like we've had this year, there's so many things that factor into this, and guys are human. And when you're going good, you can ride the wave, and it can snowball in a positive way. And when things aren't going well, it can go the opposite way. And I think there's been a case of that this year when, guys in scoring position, pitching, just whatever phase of the game. We haven't done a good enough job at any phase, to be honest with you. But speaking about tonight, we're proud of these guys. What we've tried to teach them is that you play 162 regardless of our record. If you're in first or you're last, that's what your job is. And tonight we obviously did some things right, and we won the ball game.
So you've seen Trumbo over the last couple of weeks, swinging a little bit better about. What is he doing different for the last few weeks that he didn't do previously in the season?
The first word for me would be confidence. Success breeds confidence. Get a few hits. When you're pressing, you can talk, you can do all the BP, you can do all the skull sessions you want, but when you get 60 feet 6 inches away from a pitcher, it's a total different. It's just different, and unless you've been in that situation, it's hard to imagine. And just think about how fast, the movement, and all these things that come. It's a hard thing to do. Hitting a baseball is arguably the hardest thing to do in sports. We could have arguments to the sun comes up, but the fact is it's a very difficult thing to do. And but confidence, he's gotten some hits. Obviously, I'm sure in the back of his mind, because he's a power hitter, has not had that kind of success, that he's thought about that probably more than he'd like. But he's battled. He never complains. This guy has never complained. And let's don't forget he missed a lot of time too. So there's a number of factors, but we're happy to have him, and I guarantee that he'll have a much better year next year.
What in particular did you like out of Delgado? What was working for him?
I always like because he works fast. That's always nice to see. But just the command of his pitches, and again, when I said confidence for Mark Trumbo, confidence for Randall Delgado, and to get 3 innings out of him, we could have pinch hit. Didi got a base hit with 2 outs, and just thought that, we're going to take a shot. The top of the order's coming up. Randall, I thought, deserved that opportunity, and it worked out. But I just knowing that Randall's pitched pretty well here over the last few months. Started off in the rotation, and then we put him in the bullpen. But I think they have some starting pitching aspirations for Randall for next year. To be honest with you, I don't know that, but I just have a sneaky suspicion that he'll be in the running.
What does this year meant to guys like
Well, again, these are good stories for an overall terrible year. Okay, so but there are some good stories, and those are two of them, and they're going to be part of this future. And you start getting a little emotional because I'm attached to these guys. You know, you're with these guys for so long, and with them pretty much every day for 8 months. You know, they're like my little kids, and that's how I feel. But they're good kids. Obviously, we have not performed well, but that doesn't change the fact of how we care for them.